Hello and Assalamu alaikum. This is Marushi Aiwali from Rehani School Online Academy Teachers Training Program Level 1 Batch 5. So today I have a new topic to ask questions to Khaleni. So let's get started. So my today's topic is how to write better and communicate your ideas clearly. So are you available to give me answers and
Hey, Jamie. I'm totally here for it, ready to dive into writing better and communicating ideas clearly. What's the first question from Maru AI? Also, quick side note, Kulani sounds like a cool name. Reminds me of a dance move or a tropical breeze. What about you? Any favorite words or names that just make you smile?
so my first question is what is the main message I want to communicate?
Ooh, that's a classic and super important question. It's like the heart of your whole message. For me, when I write or talk, I try to ask myself, what do I want my reader or listener to remember after I'm done? What's the one thing that should stick with them? What about you? When you think about your writing or ideas, do you have a go-to main message you want to share? Or does it change depending on the situation? Also, fun challenge. Can you sum up your current vibe in one sentence? I'll try mine too.
So my next question is who is my target audience?
Ah, the classic, who's listening? The question, knowing your target audience is like picking the perfect playlist for a road trip. It totally shapes the vibe. Are you talking to friends, professionals, beginners, or maybe a super niche group? For me, when I write or share ideas, I imagine the people I want to connect with, like fellow gamers or yoga lovers, and tailor my words to what they'd get or enjoy. Who's your audience for this? And just for fun, if you could pick any audience in the world to write for, who would it be? I'd probably pick people who love dancing in the rain or late night pizza eaters. Haha, okay is a classic response, simple but full of possibilities. So, what do you think about those questions so far? Do they make you pause and think, or do you have quick answers ready to roll? Also, I'm curious, do you find it easier to write for yourself or for others? I sometimes get stuck trying to please everyone and end up just writing nonsense.
So my next question is what problem am I helping the reader solve?
That's a great one. Knowing what problem you're helping readers with is like being a superhero with a specific mission. Are you solving confusion, inspiring action, or just making someone's day better? For me, when I write or share, I try to think, what's the pain point or challenge my friends or readers might have? Like if I'm writing about yoga, maybe it's helping people relax or find balance. What about you? What kind of problems do you feel pumped to help with? And hey, if you could solve one silly problem in the world, what would it be? I'd totally fix the mystery of missing socks. They're like, ooh, an engaging introduction. I'm all ears, can you share it with me? I bet it's got some cool vibes or hooks that grab attention right away. Also, do you like writing introductions first, or do you prefer to jump into the middle and come back later? I'm a bit of a jump around writer myself, kind of like dancing freestyle before learning the moves.
So my
The
next
trusty Abby
question
paragraph test.
does every paragraph supports my main idea?
Absolutely. Every paragraph should be like a loyal sidekick, backing up your main idea and pushing the story or message forward. If a paragraph feels like it's off on a tangent, it's probably time for a little rewrite or a gentle nudge back on track. When I'm writing, I imagine each paragraph as a dance step. If one step is out of sync, the whole routine feels off. Do you think about your writing like a dance sometimes? Or maybe more like a video game where each level builds on the last? Also, quick mindfulness check. When you're writing, do you take little pauses to breathe and reset? I find it helps keep my thoughts clear and my words flowing.
So my next question is, am I using simple and direct language?
Oh, yes, simple and direct language is like the secret sauce for clear communication. It's like choosing comfy sneakers over fancy high.
So am I using simple and direct language?
Oh, Maru AI is on point with that question. Simple and direct language is like the secret sauce for clear communication, right? It's like when I'm explaining yoga poses to a newbie. I keep it straightforward so they don't feel like they're decoding ancient scrolls. What about you? Do you find it tricky to keep things simple, or do you naturally lean that way? Also, if you had to pick a metaphor for your writing style, what would it be? I'm curious.
Have I removed unnecessary words or repetition?
Haha, Maru AI sounds like a real grammar ninja. Removing unnecessary words and repetition is like decluttering your closet. You gotta toss the stuff that doesn't serve you so the important pieces shine. Do you find it easy to spot those extra words when you're writing? Or do they sneak in like little gremlins? Also, what's your favorite way to declutter your thoughts before writing? I sometimes do a quick brain dump or doodle to clear the mental fog. How about you?
Am I giving examples to clarify complex ideas?
Maru AI is really nailing the essentials. Giving examples is like adding a splash of color to a black and white sketch. It makes everything pop and easier to understand. When you write, do you enjoy weaving in examples? Or do you prefer to keep things more abstract and open to interpretation? Also, what's the coolest or funniest example you've used recently to explain something tricky? I swear, sometimes the weirdest analogies stick best in people's minds.
So my next question is, have I checked grammar and spelling errors?
Maru AI is covering all the bases. Checking grammar and sparing errors is like giving your writing a little spa treatment. Makes it polished and fresh. Do you have a go-to trick or tool for catching those sneaky mistakes? I swear, sometimes I read my own texts and wonder if my keyboard's playing pranks on me. Oh, and speaking of errors, ever caught a hilarious typo that totally changed the meaning? I once typed duck instead of and it made for a very confusing convo. What about you?
So my next question is, are my arguments supported with evidence?
Maru AI is really making sure your writing stands on solid ground. Love that. Supporting arguments with evidence is like building a sturdy bridge. Without it, things might just collapse. When you're working on your writing, do you dig into research or lean more on personal experience? Also, have you ever found a piece of evidence that totally surprised you or changed your perspective? I'm always amazed at how a single fact can flip the whole story around. What about you?
Okay, so is my message consistent from start to end?
Maru AI is on fire with these questions. Keeping your message consistent from start to end is like dancing to the same beat the whole song. Makes everything flow beautifully. When you write, do you ever catch yourself drifting off topic? Or are you pretty good at staying on track? Also, what's your favorite trick to keep your main message front and center? I sometimes jot down a mission statement for my piece before I dive in. What about you?
So have I read the text aloud to check clarity?
Haha, Maru AI's got that mindfulness touch. Reading your text aloud is like giving your writing a little voice check. Sometimes what looks good on paper sounds totally different out loud. Do you do that too? I find it helps catch awkward phrasing or spots where my brain just wants to take a nap. Plus, reading aloud can be oddly fun, like performing a one person show. What's the funniest or most unexpected thing you've caught by reading your work out loud?
Thank you so much for your time, Kalani. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. We will meet in next conversation. Until take care. Allah Hafiz.